Wake up.
In today's digital age, the quest for the perfect partner often involves the simple motion of swiping left or right on a smartphone screen. This phenomenon, driven by the proliferation of dating apps, has revolutionized how we meet potential partners. But how did we get here, and what does it mean for our relationships? In the not-so-distant past, finding a life partner was a process deeply intertwined with family, community, and societal norms. Traditional courtship was a ritualized process marked by clear intentions, familial involvement, and public interactions. The journey towards marriage was not just about the two individuals, but their entire families. Parents and relatives played a pivotal role in matchmaking, often arranging introductions and meetings. These interactions took place in public or semi-public settings. The aim was to ensure that the potential partners were compatible in terms of values, character, and social standing. As society progressed into the late 19th and early 20th centuries, the landscape of dating began to shift. The Industrial Revolution spurred urbanization, drawing people from rural areas into burgeoning cities. The anonymity of city life, combined with increased social mobility, allowed individuals to meet and interact with a broader range of people. The traditional structures of courtship began to loosen as people were no longer confined to the close-knit scrutiny of small communities. Concurrently, the changing roles of women played a crucial role in the evolution of dating. As women gained more independence and entered the workforce, they began to exert greater autonomy over their personal lives, including their romantic choices. This newfound freedom allowed women to participate more actively in social activities without the stringent oversight of their families. The notion of dating began to take shape, characterized by more informal and spontaneous interactions. The rise of leisure culture further propelled the transformation of courtship practices. The advent of cinemas, dance halls, and restaurants provided new venues for socializing. These places offered couples the opportunity to spend time together in a less formal and more relaxed environment. By the late 20th century, the digital revolution ushered in a new era of dating with the advent of the internet. The launch of Match.com in 1995 marked the beginning of online dating, a paradigm shift from traditional methods. For the first time, singles could create personal profiles, search for potential partners, and communicate via email, all from the comfort of their homes. This innovation broke down geographical barriers and expanded the dating pool beyond one's immediate social circle. The early 2000s saw the rise of social media platforms like Facebook, which further revolutionized online interactions. Social media blurred the lines between online and offline relationships. The most significant leap in the evolution of dating came with the introduction of mobile dating apps. Tinder, launched in 2012, transformed online dating with its simple yet addictive swipe interface. The act of swiping left or right to indicate disinterest or interest became a cultural phenomenon. The success of dating apps like Tinder, Bumble, and Hinge can be attributed to the simple yet compelling act of swiping. This mechanic taps into various psychological principles that make the activity not only engaging, but also highly addictive. The swipe has revolutionized how we interact with potential partners, turning the search for love into a gamified experience. One of the main appeals of swiping is its simplicity. The binary decision-making process, swipe left for no and swipe right for yes, reduces the complexity of choosing a partner. This simplicity resonates with our innate preference for quick and easy decision-making. In a world filled with constant demands on our attention, the swipe offers a straightforward and efficient way to sort through potential matches. Swiping also leverages the concept of variable rewards, a principle well known in behavioral psychology. Similar to slot machines in casinos, dating apps provide unpredictable rewards. Each swipe holds the potential for a match, but you never know when it will happen. This unpredictability creates a sense of anticipation and excitement, making the activity more engaging. The occasional positive reinforcement of getting a match keeps users coming back for more. Another psychological aspect of swiping is the sense of control it provides. Traditional dating methods often involve a level of uncertainty and lack of control over the process. In contrast, dating apps allow users to actively curate their dating experiences. You can swipe at your own pace, choose whom to engage with, and easily move on if a conversation doesn't spark interest. This control over the dating process can be empowering, particularly for individuals who might feel anxious or uncertain in face-to-face interactions. The visual nature of dating apps also contributes to their appeal. Human beings are highly visual creatures, and first impressions are often based on appearance. While this emphasis on appearance can be seen as superficial, it aligns with how we naturally assess potential partners in real life. When faced with a plethora of choices, people often experience what is known as choice overload. This can lead to increased anxiety and dissatisfaction with the decisions that are ultimately made. In the context of dating apps, choice overload manifests in several ways. The vast number of profiles available can make it difficult for users to commit to any one person. The constant availability of new options creates a mindset where users always believe that someone better might be just one more swipe away. This can prevent individuals from fully investing in a single connection, as they are perpetually on the lookout for a more ideal match. The illusion of choice is further exacerbated by the way dating apps are designed. These platforms are built to keep users engaged, and one of the most effective ways to do this is by offering an endless stream of potential matches. The more users swipe, the more data the app collects, which in turn helps refine its algorithms and improve its suggestions. When there are so many options available, it can be easy to focus on superficial criteria and overlook deeper qualities that are essential for a lasting relationship. The emphasis on quick judgments based on photos and brief bios can lead to a more transactional approach to dating, where potential partners are evaluated like products on a shelf. The paradox of choice is a concept that elegantly encapsulates the challenges many people face when navigating the world of dating apps. While having many options can seem appealing, it often leads to anxiety, dissatisfaction, rather than happiness and fulfillment. When faced with a seemingly infinite array of potential partners, users might initially feel empowered and excited by the abundance of choice. However, this initial excitement can quickly give way to a sense of overwhelm. With so many options available, making a decision becomes increasingly difficult. Users may find themselves endlessly swiping, constantly searching for someone who ticks all the boxes, which in turn can lead to decision fatigue. Each profile requires a judgment call, and after a while, these decisions can become less considered and more arbitrary. Moreover, the abundance of choice can lead to higher expectations and, subsequently, greater disappointment. When users believe they have an endless supply of potential partners, they may become excessively critical and picky, always thinking they can find someone better. In a world where swiping is easy and matches are plentiful, the fear of missing out can dominate. Users might worry that by committing to one person, they are missing out on someone who might be an even better match. One of the most profound shifts brought about by dating apps is the normalization of meeting partners online. This change is particularly notable among younger generations who have grown up with the internet and are comfortable navigating digital spaces. Meeting someone through an app is no longer seen as desperate or unusual. Instead, it is just another avenue for connection. The shift in social norms is also evident in the way relationships progress. The traditional sequence of dating, exclusive courtship, engagement, and marriage is no longer a given. Many people now prefer to take a more flexible approach, exploring relationships at their own pace without adhering to a predefined timeline. This flexibility allows for a broader range of relationship structures, from casual dating to long-term partnerships, cohabitation without marriage, and non-monogamous arrangements. Dating apps support this multiplicity of relationship models. People are more willing to explore different types of relationships and partners, breaking away from rigid expectations and societal pressures. However, this shift towards digital dating and flexible relationships also comes with its own set of challenges. The fast-paced, swipe-driven nature of dating apps can sometimes encourage a superficial approach to relationships. This can lead to a culture of disposability, where people are quickly discarded in the search for someone better. The need to project an idealized version of oneself can have significant psychological and emotional impacts, influencing both how people view themselves and how they interact with potential partners. One of the most visible manifestations of this pressure is the extensive curation of profiles. Users often spend considerable time selecting and editing photos. This careful curation is driven by the belief that looking perfect online is the key to garnering more attention. The ubiquity of photo filters and editing apps has further heightened this pressure. With tools that can whiten teeth, smooth skin, and enhance features, users can present a version of themselves that may be significantly altered from reality. While these enhancements might boost confidence and attract more matches, they also create a disconnect between the online persona and the real person. This can lead to anxiety and self-doubt, as individuals may worry about living up to their online image in real-life interactions. Moreover, the focus on visual appeal can overshadow more substantial aspects of compatibility. When profiles are judged primarily on appearance, qualities such as personality, values, and interests can take a back seat. The ability to connect with potential partners through a quick swipe or message means that users can pursue relationships without having to dedicate significant time or energy. While convenience is a significant advantage, it can sometimes come at the expense of authenticity. The ease of initiating conversations and setting up dates can lead to interactions that lack depth and substance. The quick-paced nature of swiping and messaging often prioritizes speed over meaningful engagement, which can make it difficult to form genuine connections. With so many potential matches available, users might be tempted to move on to the next person at the slightest sign of incompatibility. This mentality can prevent the development of deep connections and discourage users from investing the time and effort needed to truly get to know someone. Looking towards the future, the human element will continue to be central to dating. While technology advances and evolves, the core of meaningful relationships will always lie in human interaction, emotion, and connection. Future advancements may integrate more human-like elements into dating apps, such as improved AI that better understands emotional context, or features that encourage more authentic interactions. Nonetheless, the fundamental importance of human intuition, empathy, and emotional intelligence will remain crucial. As you navigate the world of online dating, remember that while technology can facilitate the process, the true essence of connection comes from the human element that underpins all successful relationships. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.